Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got it. So just the other day, my fiance and I got this mailer from playing at MGM resorts, you know, like Bellagio, MGM Grand, Aria, places in Vegas that we play at often. Hey, who doesn't like a free trip for two with airfare and hotel accommodations included? This is gonna be awesome. Now, what I didn't realize is that this entire plane was filled with a bunch of people who like slot machines just like me. Yes, this was a chartered plane just for us. All right, so they got all these fancy cars and buses and shuttles taking all the degenerates to the Beau Rivage. We're not super degenerate. We're taking a big bus over there. People get limos? Whoa! They must lose a lot of money. But hey, we're gonna see how much money we can lose on this trip. We were on a plane right now full of degenerates. The entire plane. I've never, I didn't realize that.
It was a chartered plane.
It was a charter plane for all the degenerates that have played at MGM before, any MGM. So we got a free flight and we're gonna go here to the Beau. Is it B?
Beau. It's
Beau
French.
Rivage.
French. Beau Rivage.
Beau Rivage. All right, babe, after you. Gotta go in there. Thank you for flying Degenerate Airlines. Look at this. I think I may have got a shot of the Beau Rivage as we were in the air coming down to land in Gulfport. I think, right?
I think so. I think that one that was curved on the edge of the water.
I mean, for what I seen in the email that we got sent,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you knew this or not. MISSISSIPPI, Biloxi.
Let me hold you one last time.
I was not expecting how beautiful this place was. It had sort of Bellagio vibes.
100%. Beautiful, beautiful place.
There's so much that you'll absolutely love about the Beau Rivage. One of the things was the food, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about the show that we got to go to, Grease, which is based off of a 1970s hit movie with John Travolta and who else?
Olivia Newton-John were the two main characters.
Newton-John.
Yeah.
So pretty awesome show. I will say that it was amazing seats that we got for, I mean, I paid like $45 per ticket and we got our money's worth. 2-hour show.
Yeah, it was 2 hours. So it had an intermission in between the, hour.
Definitely worth a shot to visit. And they got all kinds of shows playing throughout the year. We only got a chance to visit a couple restaurants. Our favorite was this one, Stella. And the food wasn't like overly priced. I mean, it was expensive, but wasn't super expensive.
No, I think it was very reasonable, actually. Like, we got eggplant parmesan with no cheese, and it was only $24. And it was a beautiful restaurant with a really nice atmosphere and
nice people.
Great service.
Yeah, big shout out to Bobby. If you want to check out some places kind of like away from the Beau Rivage and kind of explore a little bit, one of my recommendations for brunch, breakfast, is this place right here. And they had all kinds of cool things. We walked here, so it wasn't that far.
Yeah.
It was called the Toasted Yolk.
Yolk.
And I mean, they had some really good sandwiches. I mean, we had breakfast there. The prices were pretty reasonable. People were very friendly, very nice vibe. Everybody was, all the servers were like dancing and
that one guy was hilarious.
yeah, everybody was really happy there. So nice atmosphere. The Beau Rivage, out of any casino that I've ever been to in Vegas, this place was so busy. And I couldn't believe it. These videos that I'm showing here does not do it justice. Like, this place was insane. I've never had to wait to jump on slot machines. Unless I really wanted to play on a particular slot machine, but there was like waiting lines for certain slot machines.
Yeah, and it's not even like there's just a few slot machines. They have tons of slot machines, but they were so busy. Like
So-
every night we were there, it was like, what the heck, all day long.
Getting ready to go inside of our hotel room. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting this to be this nice. Would you do? Speaking French already. Would you do the honors, my love? Here.
Yes.
I have to grab one of our cards. Got a VIP card.
Oh, I just didn't put. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
So this is what comped room looks like.
On the water.
What? Whoa.
Oh, how cool. That's awesome.
This is awesome. Look, there's a little island over there. Look at the pool. We can jump right from the window. Hey, guess who is not gonna win one of those? Well, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. You know what I can win though? A free mouthful of cotton candy. Look, it's a cotton candy plant. You ever seen one of those?
I have not.
Hi fam, it is super busy here in the Beau Rivage. I'm waiting to jump on one of these lightning links right here. As you can see, there's like a waiting line just to get on one of these machines. But oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I don't think I've ever seen a casino so packed. It's insane. So I found this magic pearl inside of high limit here at the Beau Rivage. Let's do this. Gonna start out with some $50 spins here. I didn't put a ton of money in just yet, but maybe we'll put a little bit more. Do got a $7,000 major up top and $70,000 grand jackpot. So a lot of the lightning links that I was showing you that were really, really busy, and I mean, they were just as busy here in high limit as well. Those were actually low limit joints, but I was actually thinking about going and max betting some of those because most people are doing 50-cent bets. That's the minimum bet on those lightning links. And this is actually lightning cash, which doesn't have the progressive. I mean, the progressive is a part of the actual machine that you're playing, so it's not linked up to any of the other machines. There's a ton of different lightning links right around me. There's actually also a tiki fire just on the other side of high limit, and the high limit here at the Beau Rivage, quite impressive. It's a lot bigger than most high limits that I've ever seen. My only knock on this whole place, it's a beautiful place. It smells wonderful. I'm really big on senses and smells, and that's one of the first things right when you walk into the Beau Rivage. It just smells wonderful. Kind of reminds you of the Bellagio, and I know I've already said that a ton of times, but like I said, my only knock on this place is the lack of non-smoking parts of the casino. Like, there is a non-smoking slot machine area, but there's not really a whole bunch of games there, and there's definitely not any high limit games. Oh, almost got it. If you've never played Magic Pro before, fun game, and it's got one of my favorite creatures, a mermaid, but you need 3 of those dolphins, and that happens to be another one of my favorite creatures. Actual creature, that is. But if y'all didn't know, your boy Omar has a mermaid tattooed on his arm. So we need 6 of those pearls. We are on the $1 denom. And, ooh, $200, nice. Very similar to all the other Lightning Link games where you need like 6 of some, kind of like Dragon Link as well. And you need 3 of a certain picture to trigger a bonus. And I love the bonus on this. It's actually pretty nice. Very similar to the high stakes bonus. But yeah, I wish they had some more areas of non-smoking. I will say that people need to kind of take some notes from Hard Rock and Tampa. I haven't, oh, 3 more. Oh, didn't get it. So in Tampa, upstairs in, like right when, like real close to the parking lot, they have a whole area dedicated to non-smokers. Smells good, great ventilation. And, oh, we just used up all our money. Let's go ahead and hit that. Hey, we got it. Nice. Do y'all ever get anything on those last chance spins? Because I never do. Let's put some more money in. All right, I'm not going to stay doing those $50 bets the whole time there. But yeah, like I was saying about the Hard Rock, they have a huge non-smoking area, and they even have their own non-smoking high limit area, which I love. There's nothing like that here. Like, this whole high limit area is full of smoking. I mean, it's busy. I mean, I'm pretty sure the ventilation is pretty decent. A lot better than other casinos I've been at in the past. But overall, beautiful place. I just get a little worried about my fiance Shelly because she's a cancer survivor and she gets a little stressed out being around cigarette smoke and whatnot. So, I mean, you know, and sometimes I get a little stuffy after being around cigarette smoke. I don't smoke personally, but I guess I secondhand smoke sometimes. But yeah, like I said, love the place here. We had a great night's sleep, by the way, too. Bed's very, very comfortable. But, oh, I did a fast spin there by accident. Come on, three more. So, yeah, I'm trying to get into maybe doing some, like, reviews on some of the hotels/casinos. This one was quite different and definitely fun. It's worth the trip. I mean, a lot of people get the comps to come out to the Beau Rivage, and most of the flights that come in. Oh, one more. Oh, almost had it. They're all charter planes, and I didn't know that. I think some people might get comps, like discounts, maybe on those charter flights. I'm not 100%. But we wanted to bring my dad up and his wife, and they did have an option to buy a flight, which was cool. If you're wondering how much to stay in this hotel, if maybe you just want to come by and stay a couple nights, it's really fairly priced. I mean, it's in like the $200 range. I could be wrong. Where we're at right now, like on the water, I'd have to say it's like $250 or so, something like that. Come on, one more. Ooh. All right, it's okay. Let's do some $75 bets. See how we do there. So, man, that Tiki Fire with that maxed out major, $10,000. Every time I've been here, there's always been somebody playing at it, and I mean, it's just locked up. And that's been for, I mean, this is my second day here. Oh, one thing for some of y'all like card players, or maybe you like to play like bubble craps and stuff. Ooh, look at that giant L. Or even Baccarat. They have Baccarat here. They got roulette. So one thing I will say I have won at consistently is their stadium Baccarat. I mean, it's not stadium Baccarat. It's like video Baccarat. So they have this like screen, if you've been at some casinos like this, where you could sit down and you can play roulette, you can play video blackjack, video Baccarat, and it's right next to a couple bubble craps machines. But one thing I absolutely loved, because I love playing Baccarat, is they have $5 minimum bets. And they even have some blackjack tables with, I think, like $15 minimum bets, and that's on the weekend. So pretty nice if you like playing blackjack. I mean, nothing compares to Vegas, of course, when it comes to anything. When it comes to slot machines, I mean, they got $5 blackjack in some areas. I've even seen $5 blackjack at the Hard Rock before. So hey, I've gone through quite a bit of money without hitting any bonuses here. I think we're down like $4,000 just in a matter of minutes.
Nothing burger!
Day 2 of our vacation here at the Beau Rivage. And I have to say, the beds, extremely comfortable. Climate is generously cool. I have a really hot lady, okay? And she wasn't complaining one bit about the temperature. I wasn't complaining. I get hot in the middle of the night too. Us Floridians love our air conditioning, okay? But this is the first time ever I was lazy enough to order room service, and the food is impressive. Check this out. So Shelly got a wonderful avocado toast. We are vegetarian, so we are a little bit different in our food choices. But hey, if you got some vegetarian eaters in your household and you're planning on visiting the Beau Rivage, great food. I'm eyeballing this Dragon Cash from across the way. I was eyeballing it earlier, but I mean, it seems like there's always somebody on it because it's got a real close, like, maxed out major. Put $2,000 in. I ain't gonna lie, I waited about 35 minutes before this machine became available, and I didn't see a whole lot of hand pays happening. It was kind of like a lot of back and forth. I mean, I try to pay attention, like when I'm being a true casino rat, to what's going on. Almost have the 3 flags there. This is one of my favorite games, by the way. Dragon Link, Dragon Cash, yeah, it's up there on all-time favorites. Now, one thing I notice people do a lot of here at the Beau Rivage, even in high limit, is a lot of a lot of minimum betting. So the lady that was just on this a second ago, she was doing like $5-10 bets, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've done that before. Sometimes I'll play in the casino by myself and I do minimum bets too, especially when I'm like, at a casino like this, that from what I've heard from locals and people that I talk to here, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but I mean, I don't hear very good things as far as how people get paid out here. But I will say, two more. We're putting it to the test, and facts are facts. Last month, the Beau Rivage paid out, I think, $45 million. I mean, that is insane. I'm not sure how that plays into how much they've made. I'm trying to find a little bit more information on that, but that information was passed on to me from an Uber driver. So, I mean, I didn't look up that information personally, so, take it with a grain of salt. But what I'm trying to say is, when people are doing minimum bets, sometimes you can trigger something bigger by doing some bigger bets. So that's what we're going to try out here. I'm doing some $25 bets. But hey, what happens if we do a $250 bet? Oh, we made $150. Nice. Let's do another $250 bet. Oh, look at that $5,000 ball there. Oh, $800. Wow. This is why you have to max bet sometimes. Let's do a couple $250 bets. And sometimes it doesn't work too. Like right now. Another flag. Ooh. All right. We're going to go back down. I'm going to do some $75 bets. So, yeah. I mean, people were doing like 10-cent denoms on this machine, like $5 spins. And that major jackpot, it's at $9,900. It stops at $10,000, so it's almost maxed out. And once that maxes out, I mean, it has to pay at some point, and sometimes it can hit before even maxing out. Like I've seen somebody hit one time a $5,000 jackpot, and that's what it starts out at. So, I mean, them things, they're not mathematically impossible to get, but they can hit at any time, in other words. You just have to be the lucky person to sit at the machine when it's ready to pay. So I just want to do a couple, small bets. So let's jump back up to $2 denom, and minimum bet on this is $50. All right, we'll do a couple of those. Two more. Oh, you teaser. All good. Still love the Beau Rivage. All right, $164 hit. Nice. So I will say there's a lot of techs doing hand pays in here. So, I mean, I don't know what those hand pays are triggered by. I mean, it could be people putting a lot of money into the machine, and, for example, they put $5,000 in and they win a $1,200 hand pay after losing $3,000. I mean, I don't know. So far, I have not had any hand pays with the amount of money that I just lost. But it's okay. We are going to move on possibly to Tiki Fire after this and see how that does. And there's another, I don't want to stay the whole time in high limit. Maybe we'll move over to low limit. 2 more and see how that does. And maybe that's a little hotter. But man, high limit's busy too. I mean, I've never had to wait around for machines in high limit. Oh, that might be good. On a $50 spin, I kind of needed that. It's at $170. Thought that was gonna be a little bit more. You clickbaiter. All right, another one. Another wild. $60. All right, my camera ended up dying on the last spin. Maybe it might have been 2 spins. And when I noticed, I'm like, oh my God. So I went ahead and changed the battery out. So yeah, I mean, you didn't miss out on anything. I think it might have just been one spin. All right, are we gonna get this dragon? Oh my goodness, bro, that was a $40 credit. Come on, that was awful. Who doesn't like a maxed out major of $10,000? By the way, those maxed out majors. Oh, I got it. Look at that on the third spin. I was gonna say those maxed out majors, they can be pure clickbait. If you're not careful, be careful, because I've seen a lot of people losing money on this particular machine basically all weekend. But hey, maybe we'll get the major this time. Wishful thinking. We'll see. So far, 200. Oh, two more. All right, we need 6 of those fireballs or 3 of the volcanoes for the free games. Oh, that's a lot of times too. That's a, oh! All right, we're getting our first hand pay of the day. Look at that, $1,400. Decided to take that $1,400 and put it in my pocket to play in the main casino floor here after we win or lose on Tiki Fire. Can we get another one? Ooh, let's do some 100 and, actually that's $75. We'll do a couple of those and see how they work out. That's a $45 hit. Let's do some 125 bets. You know, why not? That was a nothing burger. It's all good. $100, not bad. You can max bet this to $250, just like in the Magic Pearl. Let's see if that does something for us. All it's doing is taking our dough. Look at that. All right, that was not good. Let's go back to some $50 spins here because we are running out of our bankroll. Come on, 3 more. All right, let's do some $25 spins. So just like I was telling you earlier, even on this Tiki Fire, people were minimum betting this at $5, and you can certainly still hit and trigger that major jackpot of $10,000 on a $5 bet. I've seen it before. Haven't seen it here at the Beau Rivage, but I have seen it happen at the Hard Rock. I was sitting next to this lady, and she was doing $5 spins. One more. Ooh. And she, I forgot what game we were playing. It was, actually it was Dragon Link. And she hit a, was it Dragon Link or was it Moon Race? It was one of those. It was either Dragon Link or Moon Race. And she was doing $5 spins and hit the major and won like $8,000. It was awesome. All right, let's do a $75 spin. 3 more. All right. Hey, good thing we put that $1,400 away. Oh, we got it. Let's see if we can get lucky on this. Come on. Oh. Ah, no. I've never played this game before on the channel. I have played it kind of like just for fun here and there. So the way this works, you got to get that little voodoo jackpot guy in the middle, and it will trigger. Oh, look at that. We just hit a mini. What's the mini? $25. All right, that's not so bad. So the grand is at, I mean, it's not a super impressive grand jackpot progressive. It's like $5,000. Got the minor at $75. This is the highest denom that they offer, but I figured, hey, why not give it a shot? Because what's minimum bet on this? Let's see what this is. Minimum bet on this is 66 cents. And most people that are around me right now are doing these lower bets like this. Some are doing like $1. Let's see if we can win pretty good with 66 cents. We're gonna find out. That right there is $1 we just won. Pretty cool game. So if you get the wheel bonus, I mean, you can get these bonuses. You get the free games. If that little guy comes out in the middle and then there's like a wheel on the side, it unlocks that. It's pretty cool. Definitely a fun game to play. And I mean, wow. Having 66-cent bets, that's pretty awesome. You could come here with $20 and have a great time. Look at that. If we get the guy in the middle, oh, that would have been awesome. All right, let's move back up to 10-cent denom. And we're going to do some $66 spins here. And everything changes. Look at that. That's a $100 locked up ball up there. We did put our $1,400 slip that we got earlier from our first ever hand pay here at the Beau Rivage. Actually, not too bad. All right, free games. Nice. All right, we're running out really quick out of money there, so let's do some $20 spins or $19.80 spins. And that's like a medium spin. I mean, it's still high limit. I mean, 10-cent denom is high limit on this particular machine. So we can get up to 7 free games on this side or 6 free games on that side. Now, I've seen the bonus on this, and it is so cool, and it can last a long time. One time I got the bonus on this, and it was like, I don't know, I got like 30 free games. It was insane. All right, let's go back up to $66 max bets. See if that does something cool. Hey, that's $100. I mean, not super sexy, but not too bad. All right. I'd like to get one of those free games on a $66 bet. That'd be pretty cool. Or the wheel bonus would be pretty awesome. So those can get triggered at any time by that little guy throwing his little voodoo darts at him. I think we just got some. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure I thought oh, come on. Come on. Oh, we got it. Nice. All right, this could be good because we're going to get the wheel bonus now. So we're going to get all of those amounts plus the wheel bonus. So let's see what happens here. Might be pretty good on this $66 bet. This could be the savior. Come on, something good. Upgrade. All right, upgrade is good. What's this upgrade gonna do? Cool game. Oh, it's gonna upgrade all the amounts. Okay, nice. All right, come on. Mini. All right, the mini's $250 each one. Oh, so get this. The higher that you bet, the mini and the minor go up a little bit. So those smaller progressives do go up. So $800, that's pretty darn good. Hey, you know what? We're gonna keep playing because maybe we can get something even better. So remember, we started out with 1,400. We're still like largely in the loss. Minor, that's $750. Ooh. All right, I like what I'm seeing. All right. We didn't get the free games yet. I thought we were going to get that. All right, let's get the wheel again. Oh, sometimes he'll nudge the guy up and you'll get him. It's pretty cool. All right, so hey, just because I'm losing on this game, don't let it deter you from playing it because it is a fun game. And you, like I said, you can do 66-cent bets. But I do like to show you both. And we did do 66-cent bets, and we also did $66 bets. So maybe that'll kind of show you the direction of where you should be betting on this game. If it was me, if I was playing without a camera right now, I would still be on the 10-cent denom and maybe doing some $6 bets. Because you could still win pretty good on that, and it's not a huge bet amount. The last time I was playing this game, I think at the Hard Rock, I was doing $6 bets, $6.60 bets. I wonder why it has so many sixes. Is it because like the 666 thing? I don't know. I'm wondering. Okay, yeah, because of voodoo. Ooh, that's kind of strange. Oh no. But yeah, like I was saying, I was doing $6 bets, and I ended up walking away with like $800 after hitting a bonus. And that was pretty cool. But not saying it's gonna happen here. These machines are all random. Let's do another $66 bet. All right, hey, we want $60. I mean, it's kind of nice getting a little bit of your money back on a big bet like that. All right, not looking good. Oh, got a little nudger. I like that. And then $60. All right, cool. All right, this is not looking good for us. Probably should have walked away when we went up a little bit. But that's the nature of gambling. All right, we have one more bet here. No. Can we get a 63-cent wager saver? Let's give it a shot. I like the little mohawk. Ooh, look at Shelly looking all beautiful this morning.
So silly.
So, hey, final thoughts. We're at the airport right now, getting ready to go back home to Florida. Had a great time at the Beau Rivage. If you're ever getting ready to visit Mississippi, beautiful place to stay. I was actually quite blown away with how beautiful the hotel, the amenities were, how amazing the people, the staff were. Super friendly, right?
Yeah, they were. And the food was delicious. The show we saw was awesome. It was great.
But if you're going to do some gambling, go with a set amount. Not saying that you won't win, but don't make the mistake that we did. Come here and lose money, but come here and have some fun. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.